It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions.
Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. First things first, we are looking at this golden horse. I am very interested in the horse. I want the horse. I need the horse. So we're going to slowly crawl up to it. I realize these guys are in my way, and now I need to go get the horse. I need to mention that this is post-commentary as well. I had already played through the entire game, and now I have come back to edit it, which includes me talking. I didn't talk in the microphone while I played the game. I got it! I'm on the horse. We must soothe the horse. I was about ready. When I paused it just then, I was ready to get a stamina item. But it turns out that I got the horse on the first try. I don't know if the golden horse is supposed to be easy, but it was. It took a lot of stamina. I know its personality is gentle. Some horses are rowdier than others. Now I'm taking a path that led all the way to the Great Ferry because I'm avoiding the Frost Gleeok, and then I realized that the Great Ferry was a dead end and I need to get to the stable. We're just running, and we see trouble along the way. A bokoblin wants to chase me. I make an example out of him. The rest of them are like, "Oh, Bill! Oh no! He has an arrow in him!" How do you even say that? Orochium Shrine. Snowfield Stable. Check it out, y'all. Got me a gold horse. No doubt about it. That is Princess Zelda's steed for certain. I've been worried sick, but now you found it. You show up and save the day in the middle of my reporting. Kind of throws me off my saddle. You know, I just have to get it done. Someone needs to. Like Goku says, if I don't, who will? So Princess Zelda just so happened to tell her to give it to someone trusting, and I just so happened to be someone trusting. Royal Bridle. This bridle is known for being a favorite in the Hyrule family. Royal Saddle. The shimmering saddle is a saddle that's shimmering. The horse is accustomed to those, but you can still customize it using other bridles and saddles. Oh, he's getting a raise. The paper is doing well, so Penn and the employees get a raise. That's the way it should be. When a business is doing good, all the workers at the business should get a raise. And as I hobbled over here, I began thinking, what do I even name a golden horse? So I had to think about it for a while. New horse, strength, speed, stamina, pull, and temperament, gentle temperament, and the bond's already at 98. The gold horse gets to be free. When you bring the gold horse, they say they're running a special, and you get to register it for free. And now I have to think of a name for a gold horse. I think about it for a good while. I've cut out the majority of the time that it took to think. What is gold and represents Zelda? The Triforce. What is gold and something that I'm riding? A Tri-Horse. That's a win name. I don't care what anyone says. The one thing I wish I would change now, looking back on my editing, I wish I didn't have that dash in there. I don't know why I put a dash in there. I couldn't tell you how long ago this was. A year. I finished this game probably a year ago, and I'm just now getting to editing the videos. Anyway, I put the royal stuff on the horse because it matches it, and roll out. It's been real and it's been fun, but now it's time to leave this stable. I did what I think I did all the side quests there, so that was fun. And now I ride up on some tents. Let's see what this person has to say. I hope they're all okay. Really hope Captain Flaxel and the squad are okay. I'd offer you a better greeting, but I think I'll freeze. Captain Flaxel is the monster control crew. Some monsters built a fort near here and have been terrorizing the area ever since, but Captain Flaxel and the squad, they went to go fight the monsters. So on and so forth. Then she gives me some food. So naturally, I get super excited. I like the monster control crew. Those side quests are really fun. Let's go check them out. I'll leave my horse back here so I don't put it in any trouble. What's up, guys? Long time no see. Are you Captain Flaxel? Iron ball at the entrance is blocking the way. They got to go charging up there. I can move the iron ball. We're gonna go get the iron ball. Get it out of the way. Monster control crew comes in and we all save the day. I'm going to put the iron ball over here. Whoa, the path is clear. Everyone charge. They don't hesitate, man. They go right in. I've already got it on my mind. I'm gonna let y'all go first, because there's something I need to do. Equip the Master Sword. They're all ahead of me. The game is basically begging me to use this iron ball as a weapon. Let them lead the charge so I'm not on the front lines going in. Last time I jumped in the front lines with these guys, I was one of the first ones dead. But I've gotten better and stronger at the game since then, so let's see how this turns out. I have 8 arrows, and I wasted 1. All the monsters are pretty separated now that each of the guys in the crew are dealing with one. That gives me a chance to plan my moves. And I see this huge guy coming in, bomb arrow. Take you down. There's so many bokoblins. He hit 3 or 4. How much health he's got in comparison with the bokoblins for the monster force's overall health. Probably could have beaten him without a shield, but I did not want to risk it. Ow! Sucker punched me. I didn't see him. Y'all got that. I'm gonna collect the stuff. Let y'all finish him off. Okay, I guess I'll take you anyway. And they got him. We did it. We won. First, we have to treat the wounded. You amaze me yet again. Seriously. You must be what they call a prodigy. Hey, that's the Master Sword, ain't it? That's an incredible weapon. Legendary, even. Never thought I'd get the chance to lay eyes on it. Here's your reward. A silver money. 100 rupees. That's 200 rupees that I've gotten so far. Yep, push yourself too hard and you become your own worst enemy. I get it. Bring peace to Hebra complete. Yet another side quest finished. There's so many in the game, though, I still feel like I haven't even made a dent in the side quests. There's stuff under these cages, and I like stuff. Baked palm fruit. Toasted hearty truffle. That's a waste of a hearty truffle. Ah! I just locked myself up in a cage. The fact that Link wouldn't pick it up immediately, I got legitimately worried. I was like, am I really stuck right now? Oh, cool. I think that's everything. Nope. No, there's stuff over here. Maybe the arrow I wasted, the one that was just laying on the ground right there. Either way, I got it back. Shields and monster parts. More treasure chests. Amber. Arrows times 5. And a Hinox hammer. That's a good weapon. Other than the fact that it's two-handed. Get rid of the axe because it was weak. Then, I see these weapons. A spiked iron ball hammer. And that's a pretty good one too. Anything above 20 I consider a good weapon. Anything above 30 I consider a great weapon. I just wanted to see what that was, and it had 9. 9 and ice power. Not interested. So we took the 23 and re-equipped the Master Sword and move on with our lives. Found my horsey. And right here is when I realized that I didn't have my guys out. You can't summon here. Yet they summoned anyway. Whatever. Moving on to the next thing. Riding through the cold night. Well, it's actually morning time. This shrine signal has piqued my interest. Oh, nearby down below. So now I've climbed over the top of the mountain looking for a cave to go find a shrine in. But I don't see a cave. I see monsters. I don't feel like fighting monsters. Fighting is fun, but not constantly. And you know, the battle system in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's not as good as the... Well, I say the battle system. The battle system is fantastic. What I mean is the sword swinging itself. There's not as many sword swinging maneuvers and moves that you can do as you could in Twilight Princess, for example. Twilight Princess had the best sword battle ability. You know, you had the helm splitter, the ending blow, the back slice, the so on and so forth, man. It goes on. There were so many moves you could do with your sword in Twilight Princess. Anyway, I warped. I got out of there. I didn't find the cave. Now, I have decided to go south and make the stable guy hush. I warped back to this stable. I spent an episode at this stable one time, or at least the start of one or something. Anyway, we're going south. And I happened to see a Korok at the top left of the screen there, and just marked it. We're not doing Koroks right now. We're going to go right. There is an unexplored tower over there. This is that banana trap that I saw, I think in part 35. That was either 34 or 35. I can't remember which. And I don't want anything to do with these constructs. They're going to hurt my horse. I want to ride the gold horse, but I don't want to hurt the gold horse. Dig Dog Suspension Bridge. This area had a Hinox in Breath of the Wild. In Tears of the Kingdom, though, it's more of a settlement-like area. Hey, buddy, if you're going to Gerudo Canyon over the suspension bridge, then weather sucks. Ever since the upheaval sent with the craziness. No horses mean no travelers, which means no business. He had no choice but to relocate and open a mini stable. So this is the guy who ran the old stable closer to the desert path in Breath of the Wild. I got a point. Everybody keeps telling me that I have a lot of points, and I just haven't spent them on anything. Yeah, I'm not reading the dialogue, by the way. Sorry. I should be, but I haven't been. I don't read it every time in playing this game because there's just so much of it. The guy was telling me about the crazy weather up ahead. It gets hot sooner in Tears of the Kingdom than it did in Breath of the Wild. Might you be a traveler? He's camping here and he's investigating this stuff. And he's here to answer questions about giant ruins and other stuff. Talking to the people is important, but I don't talk to them very much after this guy. If you like the unique ruins up ahead, you might be interested in visiting Kakarika Village. I have been in Kakarika Village. Fascinating. Was there anything else? Goodbye. You should keep an eye out if you're going to pass through Gerudo Canyon. Man, I just said goodbye. Why are you talking to me? The people are very bad about that. Mostly just the stable guys. Climbing up here. And look, it's a treasure chest. A portable pot. And then I find a cooking pot after gathering some stuff around here. I spent some time cooking at the pot to make food that gives me plenty of heat resistance for the upcoming challenge. On my horse, gathered a few more things, and we're gonna continue on our merry way. And there's an item deal and a guy, but we're not worried about that. We've delayed enough. We're trying to get to the desert now. I have committed fully to going in this direction. Now, we're not going to rush it. I'm just going to go in this direction and see where I end up. Hey, sorry if I seem disappointed. They just lost sight of their 3 friends on the road to Gerudo Canyon. And then they got separated and they're gone because they're separated, or what if they're hurt? They experienced travelers. They're probably stopped to rest in a cave. Yup. It gets cold. Might have to start a fire and keep from freezing. All these are hints. All of these are hints telling you can get in a cave. It's also a side quest, of course. This time I'll do it.
Hey!
You headed to Gerudo. I literally said earlier that I don't talk to many people, and here I am talking to everybody. I guess I forgot how many it was. No matter how many times I try, I thought I at least had the basics down, splashing yourself with water. Anyway, I was studying all night, so I'm sure I'll get this right today. That Gerudo woman won't let him pass. It's common sense, so I wouldn't let that guy pass at all if he can't get it on the first try. It's dangerous to be in the area, though you can take some precautions to prepare yourself. To that end, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you aren't able to answer my questions, I won't let you pass. Well, ready? I'm ready. Let's get started. Question number 1. How can you best warm up when it's cold? Pour water on my head. That is exactly the opposite of what you should do. Did you answer incorrectly? On purpose? Okay, stay near a fire. Correct, but the first question is the easiest. The second question is a bit more difficult. When it's very hot out, where should you go to cool off? A nice shady spot. That's exactly right. I'm glad that you appear smart. By the way, dousing yourself in water would be a good way to cool off in the blazing heat. Okay, number 3 is very important and more difficult than the last 2. What cooking ingredient is effective at fending off high temperatures? Chill shroom. Last question. Where in Gerudo Canyon could you go to avoid being affected by extreme temperatures day or night? Into a cave. I had to go to college to get that one. Splash fruit. She gives you a splash fruit and tells you that if you use it on a weapon, you can temporarily cool yourself down. Or something like that. Either a weapon or something. I don't know. I didn't read it all just now, and I don't remember before. And then I'm making my first steps out here, and oh my gosh, it's hot. I eat some heat resistance, and I take my shirt off to get more comfortable. The bearing heat is too much for me to take. I do that in real life. I can't stand the heat, so if I go outside 9 times out of 10, I have no shirt on. It's really bright, and there's some Lizalfos. Am I saying that right? Is it Lizalfos or Lizalfos? I've always said Lizalfos for some reason. I think it's Lizalfos. I don't know. It's a weird name. And I saw a bunny thing, but I'm not trying to fight or hunt or any of that. I'm trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go, is what I'm doing. I'm wanting to get towards the desert. I've dilly-dallied enough at this point, and stopping to fight everything that moves really slows down progress. So I gotta get going. And I'm in the shade, so I'm nice and cool in the shade. Then it's not in the shade, which my needle never went down. It did that time. This is that cool shade right here. Shade from the clouds ain't cool enough. It's got to be shade from, like, structures, trees. I decide to do this my way instead of following the choice of a linear path. For some reason, I decide to climb the side of the mountain. I want to go up instead of following the trail like I have been doing for the most part of this playthrough. I decided to climb. I kind of did the same thing with Death Mountain. I just went my own way. I just climbed up. And that's what I did here. We're just climbing. I'm still climbing. I actually thought I cut more of this out. And it's hot again. I decided to just eat 12 minutes. Yep, because minutes are edible. We're almost there. And we're there. And then there's another wall that I feel like I can scale. I think I'm just going to go up this wall now. But I need to pick a good spot. I feel like I'm higher up right here. Oh yeah, I got that. Definitely not going to ascend. Having a lot of stamina is awesome. Specifically for stuff like this. You see a tall wall and you can just climb. It takes forever because you can't jump when you want to go a long way. God, that was close. I had to stretch my stamina as far as it possibly could. And we're gonna dodge the battle yet again. Climb some more. I'm just trying to get as high up as possible. And what do you know, at a tower. Literally didn't even know that was there. Found some leaves. I know it's under these leaves. Rock. Everyone likes rocks. Here you go, have a rock. Instead of jacking with that elevator machine over there, I just go straight for the tower. And yes, I see the peppers over there on my left, but I just chose to keep running. Uh-oh. Fancy seeing you here again. Hello, hello. I hate to break it to you, but the Skyview Tower is out of order. I'm here to fix it. Unfortunately, the elevator is broken too. I can't get up to the tower. Well, everything's just broken. You see the metal bit up there? There used to be a platform attached to that. You'd have, if you had enough weight, then the elevator would work, is all he is saying. I obviously can't fix the Skyview Tower without being in the Skyview Tower. This is a conundrum. So now we're just going to go this way and look around a little. Look at that. First time laying eyes on the desert in like a good point of view. And it's just like all kinds of dusty looking. Little bridge over there. I have saved the desert for this moment. I saved it for last between the 4 sections because I have a great feeling that it's going to be exciting, good story to it, and I feel like it's going to be the most challenging. And I've been looking forward to playing the desert this entire time. So all of this is kind of a big deal to me. Finally getting to be in this section of the game, being in this area. I brought a heavy thing over here. What do? I'm gonna go up there and investigate. Maybe I'll be a little more successful. Gerudo Canyon Skyview Tower. Here's stuff. I like stuff. Let's connect the stuff to the things. I should have connected more stuff to that. I don't know why I only went with 2. Because it's not enough. Have 4. The elevator's working. I bet he was like, what the crap is happening? Where did I just go? I've gone up.
Oh.
Are you the one who got the elevator working? You're amazing. Yeah, your turn. Fix the tower. Drive assembly mechanism is stuck, probably from all the heat. If I swap those for heat-resistant ones, yes, it worked. Thank you. I could fix the sky. No, I messed that all up. Thanks to you, I can fix the tower. And he gave me some food that gives me 5 minutes of heat resistance. That's awesome. And now we go up. I guess it would help if I activated the tower first. There's only 2 of these left, so I'm savoring looking at this cutscene. Only 1 tower left. Scanning that landscape. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Doesn't really look like a whole lot of sky stuff for the desert. Just in like the mountainous areas around it. Maybe that's for the best though. I'm sure there's a lot of like depths kind of stuff underneath the desert. And for some reason, I like this island. I must go to this island. East Gerudo Sky Archipelago. I landed next to the light thingy. Those birds that are next to me look like pigeons and seagulls and bald eagles all mixed together. Oh, fairy. Come lower, fairy. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to catch you against your will. Now it's cold. I need some clothes. And I scared it off. Ooh, another fairy. It's also too high up. So I just scared it off. Whatever. Get out of here. Look at that. That's Farosh coming out of the gloom hole. I've yet to confirm whether or not I'm saying that name right. Farosh. I think that's the green dragon's name. There's a shrine and some curious looking stuff going on next to it. Is that oasis area? That's the last geoglyph. That's what I want. I want to do that. This episode, that geoglyph is happening. We're going to try our best to get there. Been flying for a good while. There's the last tower. Okay. It's almost time to land. About time for me to get close to the ground. Almost out of stamina. I'm not going to get to land quite as close to it as I want, but I'm very close to it. The fact that I can get this close to it from way up there, yeah, that's a good thing. I got a lot of stamina. Yeah. Boy, if I'd have misjudged, well, it wouldn't have been that bad. I have plenty of hearts. Okay, so approaching this, I assume that it's going to have the type of Korok where it's the acorn looking thing that's dangling off the wall and not a rock. So we're just gonna search around and see if we can find it. Looking for a Korok seed. Hey, there it is. Got him. Now we gotta find the tier. After a lot of looking and climbing, I end up in this spot. This is like that main center section that I originally wanted to land at. And look, here it is.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom, to serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
I took about a 5-minute break right there, so now the break is over, and apparently there is another tier. The light dragon has dropped another tier on that swirly peninsula thing. So where was I? Climbing? Oh yeah, let's climb some more. And recklessly run out of stamina. This is awesome. Good thing I'm able to stop at that spot right below me, and it's pretty safe. This time I'm being a little more careful. We're gonna make it up here. See what's all going on top of this little hill. This little old tiny hill here. Itty bitty hill. It's a monster thing. Not interested in fighting. I was interested in those berries though. There's a tower up ahead, and it's the last tower, and there's a whiz road between me and the tower. I want the last tower. Let's get it done. We will be done with the towers at long last. Ooh, a shrine is clicking. I wish I could use Wolf Link. There's a Korok seed, and I even see the rock. I mean, that's like one of the easiest Korok seeds you could have, but I didn't want to stop and lose my altitude. I would rather have just pushed again like that. I'll come back to the Korok seed later. Giga Clan used to be. I wonder what's down there now. I'll check it out another day. Tower. Gerudo, Highlands, Skyview Tower. Where's the door? Am I tripping? Wait a minute. It's buried. Open the door. Hudson Construction something or other. Skyview Tower. We're just lucky the cave we stored our construction materials in was safe. I'm flying back to make a proper report. Past me skipped through that faster than current me could read. So I've been looking around. I even fell off the edge of the cliff over there and climbed back up. Didn't find a cave, but boom, look at there. Corner of the screen. There's a cave. Could have just walked over here that whole time. It's so annoying every time that happens. Hey, Bright Bloom Seeds. I missed a few, but whatever. Medlia's Mantle Cave. Medlia's? I don't know, I butchered that. There's some stuff in here. Read Bilson's records. I'm going to keep a record of my time working on the Skyview Tower. We arrived at the site. Unfortunately, a snowstorm blew in as we started and they had to stop. Good news, the cave is warm and safe. Next page. Day 3. The cave is bigger than any of us could have imagined. We explored inside. We were deep in the cave. We heard a hammering. We will investigate tomorrow. Day 6. There are some highlights. The cave continues all the way under Skyview Tower. Tower's weight may be a problem. Day 10. The tower is done. It was a breeze with Poora's clever design. I read that weird. Since we may end up on the site again, we decided to leave some materials in the cave. First thing I'll do when I get off this mountain is a warm bowl of soup. I heard that. I bet that is nice after being cold for a long time. Okay, that's the end of this episode. I'm going to leave it right here. Next time, we will explore the cave further and go into the desert on The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.